And the first thing we're going to do is just cut this block in half. So we can have two pieces from it. We want to cut it to make two equal pieces like this. And so here we got the ruler. I don't want to take this out so I can give it to another student. But I'm seeing my block's about 6 inches. So I can just, cross like that. So I'm going to make a little dot. Where did those markers go? This is for a couple of things we're doing, but there's more blocks if you want them. So I'm going to make a dot at the top that's right at about 3 inches. And then one on the other side, so then I can just, draw it this way. Let me just... And so I divided roughly into half. It doesn't have to be perfect. So again, it doesn't have to be perfect. And then the next thing would be just, you can take your scissors and just kind of cut along that line. Yep. Got to put a little muscle into it. But you want to cut it and end up with two. Okay. Is everyone at this stage? Okay. So with my marker here, I'm just going to start off and I'm going to draw a line. So I'm trying to make it sort of in line with that top, and it's not exactly parallel, it's a little bit crooked, and that's completely fine. We're going to bring our Zentangle aesthetic to it. So please don't use rulers for this. This is... Yeah, we wanted to cut it in... Maybe I should just have you cut them in half freehand. Anyway. But this is maybe, I don't know, almost an inch or so. But sort of what we've done with Zentangle, I just want to keep making these lines. So they're about the same distance apart. So it's something like that. All right. The next step is, I think everyone's here. Okay, I'm working with this line. I'm just going to make a series of triangles, like so. And it's completely likely you'll end up with a yes, or a partial triangle, and that's completely fine. And mine happened to sort of line up with that line, but you might have a little piece. It's the idea is, this is in a way a Zentangle pattern that we're bringing into. All right. Now the next one, we want to go in the opposite direction. So essentially we're making diamonds. Now don't do anything, but what do you think is next? Yes. So we had a row of triangles like that, and now our next row, Smiley said, right side up. So I'm just going to come like this. And then when you're ready, and then the one last thing, I know we're right at the end of class here, is in my top row, I'm going to put dots because that's going to indicate I'm going to carve, next class we'll carve out those triangles. But then I want my next row to be, we want it to alternate. So it's like that series of triangles, that series of triangles, and then with the next one, I'm coming in like that. So I sort of like the dots as a art piece, but as I mentioned, that's indicating which one we're going to carve out.